Hello again, everybody! Zack Attack is here with the Atakline for Wednesday, April the 24th, 2013. Alright, let's kick it off with your Billboard #1s. Well, we have a new #1 album this week. We turned in for the first time in 5 years, the first album since the hiatus, kicking off Paramore, another alternative group that was formerly on the Fueled by Ramen label. Fall Out Boy in their album Save Rock and Roll debuts at #1 this week, making it the second chart topper, the first since 2007's Infinity on High. Of course, the last album, formerly Ado, came out in 2008. And of course, been a hiatus since. Now they're back with the Save Rock and Roll album. The first single, My Songs Know What You Did in the Dark, is doing okay. The Phoenix is apparently the second single. So there you go. Well, we have a new #1 album this week with FOB. We have a still #1 single on the Hot 100 this week. It's Pink's Just Give Me a Reason. Still ready at #1 for the second week in a row. But Psy's song, Gentleman, is now in the top 10. Last week, of course, it debuted at number 12. Now it's in the top 10. I don't know specifically what number, but Psy's got us his second top 10 hit. Of course, now he's hopefully no longer considered a one-hit wonder. He's a two-hit wonder now with Gentleman down the top 10. So there you go. New #1 album, FOB, and still #1 single, Pink, on the Billboard Hot 100 and Top 200 albums and singles this week. Now, other news on Metallica. Metallica's, of course, got a lot on their plate with, of course, the Orion Festival happening in Detroit on June the 8th and 9th. But they got the new movie coming out, Through the Never. Now, today, they announced that the movie's release date has changed and given out more info for the movie. The movie was supposed to come out on my birthday, August 9th. But today, they announced the movie will not be released till September. It'll be released first for only a week for a limited time at IMAX theaters, then a wide release on October 4th. Metallica, of course, announced that starting September 27th, it'll be on every IMAX screen across America. It'll be in IMAX 3D first, then it'll be in regular real 3D the next week, October the 4th. Of course, there was a press release from Law saying that IMAX, it doesn't get any bigger or cooler than that. For 4 guys in a rock band have advertised to get a chance to unleash their 3D film on IMAX screens, because IMAX is huge. Screens the size of buildings across the country is a mind-blowing thought. Hey Mom, look, I'm 50 feet tall finally. There's no better way to experience film, and when you throw in the spectacle, music, and sound, this should amount to an unprecedented, unique, and truly next-level experience. The concert film is more like a film, from what I've read about the story, it's got a narrative. It's not just concert. It's a concert film with a narrative in which a band crew member played by breakout star Dane DeHaan is sent out on a mission during Metallica's roaring live set in front of a sold-out arena. While on this mission, he expectantly has his life turned completely upside down. So, like I said, we released through IMAX first, the new Metallica 3D movie on September 27th for a week. Then we released in other screens, or regular screens, in real 3D and digital 3D, whatever, on October the 4th. So there you go, Metallica's Through the Never. The movie coming out in September, not August, to my dismay. I thought it was going to come out the 9th of August, but it's been delayed. And Metallica's probably played the Gibson Ampitheatre in its time, whether it was during their own concerts or the MTV Video Music Awards, which it hosted many times. Today, sadly enough, it was announced that the Gibson Ampitheatre, located on the grounds of Universal Studios Hollywood, will be closing its doors in September. The venue, which opened in 1972 as the Universal Amphitheatre, will likely be replaced by the Visiting of Harry Potter attraction, because Universal owns that amphitheater, so they're probably going to tear that theater down while building a new attraction. The venue, which was, like I said, christened the Gibson Ampitheatre after years of being Universal Amphitheatre, has had scheduled events past September, but they'll be rescheduled for new events. The president of North American Concerts said their thoughts about the closing, saying, "We, like music lovers across LA, will miss Gibson Ampitheatre. It's a tremendous venue with a uniquely intimate setting that has made it a very special place for fans and artists alike. The list of musicians that have played here is staggering. We are honored to have been a part of this remarkable story. While a change like this is difficult, we look forward to putting together a great series of shows that will celebrate this marvelous building. We're going to have a lot of farewell concerts set for the Gibson Amphitheatre, which were announced very shortly. Live Nation saying that they will be putting together a very special list of shows. Of course, so many people played at the Gibson Amphitheatre. Frank Sinatra, Johnny Cash, Dave Bowie, Lil Wayne, and of course hosted many award shows. I mentioned the MTV Movie Awards, the VMAs, and also Teen Choice Awards and the ACMs. So it's been a lot of great events held at Gibson Amphitheatre / Universal Amphitheatre, and it's closing down this September. Sad to hear that. I know I'm in Michigan, not California, but I've heard about the Universal / Gibson a lot. So there you go. Gibson Universal Amphitheatre closing this September after more than 40 years of being opening. Now, on with some news on a movie sequel. Now, there's a lot of sequels coming out, including, of course, Fast 5 coming, well, Fast 6 coming out. I already said they're making a Fast 7. But now there's been a sequel to a movie that's been waiting almost 10 years in the making. This upcoming December will be, of course, the long-awaited release of Anchorman 2, a movie that was made originally in 2004. Now, another 2004 movie that was successful, like Anchorman, is finally getting a sequel after all these years. Dodgeball 2. Yeah, so it's made official this week that Ben Stiller's production company has said that Dodgeball 2 is in the making. Now, as we know, for now, Ben Stiller and presumably Vince Vaughn will both resume their roles from the original movie, which will be, of course, Peter McFlure of the Average Joe's Gym, who now owns the Global Gym that was owned originally by Ben Stiller's character, White Goodman. I kept calling him Benny because it's White Goodman with the slick back hair. Jody loves Chachi. And from according to the writers of the sequel, that they're saying that this sequel will involve Peter and White Goodman teaming up together against a threat of a bigger kind. So that's what they're saying. I don't know when it's coming out. They're saying it's probably, I'm guessing it probably comes out by 2015. So there you go. Dodgeball 2 finally coming out this forthcoming, well, soon. I don't know, like I said, I don't know when. It didn't say a specific release date for the Dodgeball sequel, but at least it's in the works. It's finally happening that there will be a Dodgeball 2. Now, another movie franchise that kind of reunited, the cast of Wayne's World reunited over the weekend, yesterday. They had like some sort of like a Q&A, and all the cast was there. From what I saw, I did not see Tia Carrere, who played Wayne's girlfriend in the first two movies, Cassandra. From photos I've seen Mike Myers on there, Dana Carvey. I seen them on the photos, but I didn't see, like I said, Tia Carrere. Also, I saw a couple other people. So they had some sort of Q&A, and they all reunited. I think like a year ago, like after Will Ferrell, I think it was like a few months ago when Will Ferrell announced there was being Anchorman 2. I think I kind of mentioned this. Is that Dana Carvey, a week after Will Ferrell announced Anchorman 2 on Conan, Dana Carvey jokingly said there was going to be a Wayne's World 3. So he kind of joked that, but now they're going to be, now they're reunited for a Q&A. So that's very interesting to see this cast reunite. I would love to see Wayne's World 3. I've seen the first one, great movie. I love Wayne's World, great franchise. Wayne's World, Buddy Time, excellent. So I hope they would get a third movie together. But Mike Myers doesn't do that much work anymore. You know what I mean? He's like semi-retired. Mostly because, well, the Shrek series is over. And Dana's mostly the same. I think they both have something retired, but they have reunited as Wayne and Goff many times. I think they were the last Wayne's World reunion was like at the MTV Movie Awards a few years ago. So like I said, they had a reunion at the same. And Tia Carrere was there. I didn't see him in the photo that I saw, but so they kind of relived the past, and they're reflecting. And even Rob Lowe was there, and like I said, they didn't comment on the chances of there being a third movie, but at least they kind of rehashed the past. So there you go, Dodgeball 2 official, and Wayne's World reunites. The cast reunites recently at an event held by the Academy, the Oscars. So there you go. Now, TV news specifically on A&E/history shows. And before I get to my thoughts on the Duck Dynasty season finale tonight, one of my other favorite shows on History Channel, well, I hate the time slot, but now they're moving, but it's a bad situation because I love Pawn Stars, but Pawn Stars was always on Mondays at 10 against War. Instead of being on Mondays at 10 against War, Pawn Stars starting May 30th will be moving to Thursdays at 9 against TNA. They announced that yesterday, and not only did they announce that Pawn Stars is moving to a new time and new night, it was also getting a new theme song from Lynyrd Skynyrd. A new song to be entitled Winning Isn't Everything. I heard the theme already. I heard a snippet. It's kind of cool. You know, it's kind of rocking. I love the old Pawn Stars. It was like mostly instrumental. But now that lyrics, it's kind of cool rocking little number there. So there you go. Pawn Stars. New season premieres May 30th with a new song. New night, new time. Thursday at 9. Thursdays at 9. Starting, like I said, May 30th. Now, on with my thoughts on tonight's Duck Dynasty season finale. Now, before I get to the Duck Dynasty, from what I've just read, that CNN is having a White House event. The White House Correspondents' Dinner set to take place on April 27th. And there's a lot of people on the guest list for this thing, including Donald Driver from the Packers. And I can't believe I'm saying this. Willie, Jace, and Corey, Willie's wife, will be appearing at this White House dinner as a guest of Pat Robertson Network A&E. So A&E's inviting the Robertsons at this correspondence dinner to hang with the president. That's very interesting. So, also, my other favorite show, Modern Family, will be at this occasion as well as correspondence dinner. Sofia Vergara, Eric Stoltz, Julie Bowen will be back at the correspondence dinner. So that's very interesting. And Modern Family and Duck Dynasty are both going to mingle at the correspondence dinner this upcoming Saturday. And of course, Modern Family still on repeats this week, but I'll be back with new episodes next week. But tonight's, like I said, it's the season finale of Duck Dynasty. Now, they're in Hawaii this week. Modern Family's done that. They went to Hawaii. Now it's time for the Robinsons to go to Hawaii. Been seeing a lot of previews last week or two. And I can't wait to see this episode. It's an hour-long season finale tonight. The sigh on the water slide and seeing all these spots for this finale tonight should be a fun episode tonight. Season 4 is still up in the air thanks to their pay disputes. They still haven't figured out how to pay the Robinsons $200,000 an episode. Take care of that, A&E. Till then, we have the Season 3 finale tonight at 10 on A&E. That is it for the Atakline for today. See you all later. With that in mind, you've all been attacked by the news from Zach. See you all later. Thank you all again for watching. Yeah.